You know what I'm saying? It should be evolving to keep that status quo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That standard, that rubric.
See, and I would do it this way if I'm being honest. If I was a teacher, I would incorporate both. So I would teach them how to do it the regular way, and then of course do ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can show them how to do it the proficient way.
I just feel like kids shouldn't be using technology in their developmental years.
Like elementary to middle, and then high school,
right?
Jump them on. So let them learn the
and then
basics.
slowly phase them into
technology.
You know, learning how to use AI.
Yeah,
the do's and don'ts of AI.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because from elementary, middle,
distinguishing your voice from AI's voice.
Yeah, because elementary and middle, we barely use technology. Right, because those are formative years where you develop your identity. Mm-hmm. But if the
internet's just right, you know what the fuck you are. You don't know what the fuck you are, and you don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like, what's the name of that show that we watched that they canceled? Where they went to the different planet and they had the synthoids and all that. The kid, the synthetics, the alien by Ridley Scott. What's it called?
Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves. So it's like Raised by Wolves. When they were all sheep.
They had no idea what to do.
They had to keep going to the
they
consciousness.
Had to go to the AI consciousness. What do we do today?
And then it spit out a little ball.
It was like, this is what you're going to do today. Because they didn't think for themselves.
Yeah, it spit out a little ball with, and it's the same thing with Henry Cavill's Man of Steel.
Right.
They were all genetically built to do something.
Preordained to this AI to think.
Exactly.
Right, what do we? No, that's spooky.
Yeah.
And we're literally watching it before our eyes, and no one gives a fuck. Because convenience.
The lazier the better.
Right. The more degenerate the better.
It's like if they
what is it? Decadence. Yep.
That fancy chocolate.
Decadence. Boy, what the fuck? It's crazy work. Unfortunately, Potato, most teachers don't teach. They just show up for a check.
Yeah. Well, it's like
they want students to teach themselves. What do you think the kids are going to do? Take the easy way. I feel like education should involve
Electric State with Millie Bobby Brown on Netflix. When they were about to teach, this is Electric State. When they're about to teach, and then literally all they did was put the things on their face. Same thing with Surrogate with
right, when they would just live their lives in that fuck
with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Surrogate with Bruce Willis. They'd all get in the machine, and then the robots would do
and then they would just live their lives through a robot.
Through the robot. So it's like that. So when and then they're in Electric State. It was literally, the teacher was like, "Oh, it's a requirement for you to wear." She's like, "I'm not wearing that machine." Then they're like, "Detention," and their detention was them putting on the thing.
Bruh, send the giant rock, bro. What the fuck? He ain't convincing me for shit.
Send the asteroid, bro.
He ain't convincing me for shit. I don't care how convenient it is. I don't give a fuck, bro. What the hell? I don't care. Nope.
And that's where
I like working. I like the feeling of doing something that's hard to do, and actually gaining results and becoming better for doing it.
Well, and that's where the self-awareness, the human instinct, all that goes out the window because
they gave their brain to AI.
So they
gave their brain to the internet.
Yeah, so they let the internet do it for them, or it's like
this is what I'm supposed to be mad at. This is what I'm supposed to care about.
Yeah. So
spooky
yeah,
shit.
Exactly. So
spooky shit.
You wake up. So
does it even matter? Why do I need to write a resume? Does it even matter?
Exactly. And
why do I need to know?
Well, that's what the teacher said too. She's like, "Oh, you guys got to learn how to do resumes."
Gemini will tell me what.
Oh no, that's Gemini crazy. Will write it for me.
Gemini will write it for me. It will explain it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a contract? Hey, Gemini, tell me exactly
the important parts of the contract so I don't have to read it.
Yep, break down all these clauses.
It's like when we give people our NDA and waiver. They're like, And then
Like, I ain't reading all them fucking words. What the hell? What? We're reading hieroglyphs. I promise you, English is gonna be letters are gonna be hieroglyphs.
it's gonna be ancient, bro.
It's gonna be ancient as fuck.
I'm
I'm gonna be like a fucking sage. Yeah, I know. The more words you know, like, bro.
No, it's not that. You're gonna actually get teleported to the future, and they're gonna be like, these are the ancient texts.
These are the ancient texts,
Of the
bro.
United
Yeah, there's bigger words than that. There's more than 5-letter words. I swear to you, bro. I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you there's more than 5-letter words. That's crazy work. Crazy fuck. I'm going to flame all y'all, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to flame stupidity. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
I'm one of them. I'm not going to let you get away.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. You're not going to be around me and be stupid. Absolutely not. Snot says, I had teachers in high school that studied English and got their degree in that, but the school system forced them to teach math because there was a shortage in teachers. Like, how do you think that's going to go?
Yeah.
Now, facts, though, the school system don't care about.
I'll put Bruce on the camera.
Oh, where is Brucey Bruce?
Oh, man.
Wow,
He
this is
eating it.
all up in my grill, bro.
He eating it, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
He eating it.
Oh man. I just think it's just we can say the school system. I just think it's just a breakdown of community. There's no community. There's no one there to keep everyone in check.
Everyone's being separated.
Right. There's no one there to keep anyone else in check.
Like, and the crazy thing is, we started seeing this in even films, like conversations between people. There was like lunch used to be nobody had their cell phones,
Right.
or they had their cell phones but they couldn't use them.
Even before you had to interact.
Interact with people. That's what I'm saying. Damn.
I had my first cell phone in 8th grade, Jeff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
like before that, I had to actually talk to people.
Yeah. So the thing is nobody had cell phones, but even when they did, we would still interact. We would put our phones down to start having conversations. Now it's this. They're sitting across the table and they start doing this, which is crazy to me. Like, tell me the joke. You're right there. You don't have to text me the joke.
Here's the thing that I noticed when talking to people now. No one can hold eye contact for more than like 2 seconds. No one can. It's spooky shit.
Bro, this is
I'm
what
literally talking to ghosts.
I
That's
would
why
say-
it's like,
I would say. Oh, sorry. I would say this is why we're going to become extinct, because nobody knows how to
can't do
interact.
shit, right.
So it's like, if you like a girl, what are you going to do? Text her?
yo,
I like you.
I like you.
So
They be sitting next to each other. They be sitting next to each other. That's spooky shit.
bro,
That's
crazy.
spooky shit.
bro, that deserves that.
Hey, wait till 2040. I hope y'all develop some EMP protection technology, because one good solar storm, and it's
Oh, is that when it's going to happen?
the fucking stone
Oh,
age.
Jeff, we're going to be ready, bro.
What? They finna be bowing to all the big word niggas.
Oh,
Absolutely not. You know they're
Bro.
gonna unalive all the big word niggas.
Nah, bro. Nah, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. They're going to be like,
Oh, man.
ChatGPT, use that laser gun. Oh, it doesn't work.
It doesn't fucking work. That's crazy.
Bro, you and I.
You know how to build a sling? ChatGPT doesn't fucking matter. Sorry, I do, bitch, because I actually read that motherfucker. What the hell?
I rebuilt civilization.
What? That's spooky shit.
Water world.
Don't let an EMP come through. What?
Bro, I'm
That's
telling you,
spooky
bro.
shit.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That's spooky shit.
That's crazy, bro. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be 50. It's going to be perfect, bro. I'm going to have the perfect grades, you know?
I'm gonna call it Chat Potato, Chat Lil Jeff,
Yeah, that's what
Chat
I'm-
Jeff PT,
Yeah, they're going to come to you and ask you for answers.
Chat Jeff PT.
So, how do you fish again? How do you separate salt from water?
Spooky shit. Right. They don't know.
Yeah.
You ask a lot of people some mundane, easy ass questions.
What is that?
They have
What is
no
that?
fucking
Is that
idea.
creature over there? Is that a panda or a bear or what? What is that? Is that
Right.
a koala?
And you know what's crazy?
ChatGPT, what is that?
Yeah. And these aren't even complex questions. These are things I learned in like sit around in grade school.
Yeah.
When they would invite a guest or the guy who worked at the zoo or a fisherman
Yeah.
or a guy who owned a farm, or we take a field trip
Yeah.
and actually learn about shit.
Well, it's like I said today. So I was talking to another guy. He came into because he's in charge of all the cooling systems. So he turns on the air conditioner in the new stores, and then he makes sure they connect all the wiring so they can put all the refrigerations and all that stuff like that. And I was just talking to him. I'm like, man, this is just so amazing to see where we were and where we're coming from.
Right,
just
true.
watching these guys put it together. And he's like, yeah, man, I wish they could do like a tutorial for retail level people and corporate people and show them what they go through to get the store, because everybody comes in at the end when it's done, but they don't see how they do it before. And that's why I said, when they asked me if I wanted to watch the store, I said yes, because I wanted to see.
You want to see
the process.
The process.
And it's
you want to see. And you be asking questions.
and that's what I do. I talk to all of them.
Inquiring.
Yeah, I'm talking to
how
all of them.
does this work? What
Yeah.
are you doing here?
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you have to do that?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you do this before that?
Like they had like a black and white twine. What's up?
They go great. Hold on. All right. Snot says, all my professors in college have their PhDs, though it's been dope. Smoke, who's we? Sir, I've been here since 1753. That's a bar. That's actually a whole bar.
Oh man.
The Reaper is always going to be here. Smoke, remember when we used to use leeches to get the bad blood out when we were sick?
This is what Snot sent.
Oh, okay. I can read this out loud, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Earlier this semester, an NYU professor told me how he had AI proofed his assignments, only to have the students complain that the work was too hard. When he told them that those were standard assignments, just worded so current AI would fail to answer them, they said he was interfering with their learning styles. A student asked for an extension on the grounds that ChatGPT was down the day the assignment was due. Another said about work on a problem set. You're asking me to go from point A to point B. Why would I use a car to get there? That's a spooky word.
They rather teleport than use a car.
Damn.
You see, because a car takes you the long way. Teleporting just gets you there instantly.
But it's outside reality. That's the problem.
Yeah. So they're so used to using it.
They're losing logic.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing logic.